post and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. Ebola, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits who robust. Turn all of us from carbon based to silicone based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with
peace. Oh shit, that's too much. Oh, I can taste all that copper. Oh man, that's too much. Oh, the acid, man, the acid. That is strong.
I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher?
I had to see, but damn. Oh, that's pure copper. Oh, that's too much.
Realize, they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors. Each of us with that.
Damn, that's pure copper.
Yeah. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Plus my decision is a war with this peace.
Don't make me that real 500.
Melodies, tones, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? Where we should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Chi-town, you young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky, but high ground, my crown slash on me. So my aircraft stealth spit, cabby tied down, even seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The realness of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked across my hand, I dealt it. Felt it vibrate from the gut of my pelvic.
Oh my god, that was
some
too much.
Shit. So radiant, I keep the dark room well lit. Cause you look goofy, so well quick. Body for real monkeys, velvet. Body you not for Mars, so females click. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did debate with a knife. I know I can spit my flow
No
shit
ass,
to a fly. So haters wanna crucify.
No
A
fucking
real
ass.
still stab with this but with Hilla, man, it's not Cypress Hill. I'm telling sheep. I'm one tough cookie. I don't follow our set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more than scanners. Need more than scanners. I'm off the radar. I am as your goofies play.
Damn, that's not good.
Straight to a lot. Chase a high, drink paper or bra. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm data space AC, y'all. Bust stuck in the case, face off. Intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing a step. You got a lot to learn. I am a depth, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement width from this height and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm aerodynamics, and it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas carol lies with your fans get. The rules and perils what I transmit as a transcript, or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit
that was too much. Oh my god, had lime in it. Charcoal.
If you're broke. Listen to me, young people, old people too, mostly black people, I'm talking to you. Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat yellow eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying that from the skybox, they got scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some rumors. Some of our folks are still dumb. Deaf and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real some warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep us engaged, placate or rage. This is played out. Rules of a dying society should be disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, COVID's no issue. Could've bloated in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregarding the
I don't have none of that.
we're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or wet. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Bow, bow, big back. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet or trump the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence. Mostly disguised compliance. Science by clients. From conspiring cannabis. Other aspirants of violence. Tyrants of fire. Striding and trying to hide. I'm striding defiant. And if virus and migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Ring in my head, they've got indictments. These pedophile squares, groupies and hyping. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm non-flying. My refinement and confinement and requirement.
Yeah, I know. Still gonna take it. No, hell no.
Or y'all can protest.
Damn, I forgot. What was I thinking? I thought it was water. It was the one that had the lime water. I was wondering where that shit was. God damn, Red.
Real foolish with no deal.
Damn.
When none of them is personal, you know what the business is. Big monsters come full circle, so vacate your premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black.
Damn.
Brown, or big black. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is
I
bound
took
or
a
whack.
sip. Still.
Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Now, big black. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back.
That shit's crazy. I got the AC on, y'all. So fuck that. I'm in the AC. Woo! That shit is. Holy
That on the jump.
shit.
I had a vision to pass night, yet a circulus round. Created successful reality from a virtue now. How? Stand on my square cause they usurp your power. Them same little sneaky breezes that hurt you face. Smile all up in your face, all up in your space. And I ain't talking all bras, but dogs with whole trace. So I walk tall kittens by y'all cross slow race. I stay focused on walking through them tall gold gates. Draw magic shirt around me to keep me from harm. The law fat shacks, murder sleep will beat me, I'm calm.
Oh, yeah.
Turn me from that piece to a bomb. Blow the joint, just split the rings, the blame, the centimeters. I've encompassed my inner demons. 490-degree angles, guarded by angel of shiny elite. Angels, thank you, and I, of course, am the chief triangle. If I die before I wake, well, at least I'm flying plain view. I am my circle, how I govern 4 corners. Wise as a serpent for certain amongst foreigners. Out of state, out of place, in the space they storing us. Learning firsthand of what fate was for one of us. How we call wind pro, and I spit flow, stroke, man, fly in the shell, that shell, have to kept slow. Stay high, years later, he's the same, we just gained density. Gave my synopsis, he's hostile. I prayed I could say I'm behaved by logos, I raised my whole around. We have my character, stay fly, the conduct squared up.
Damn, that shit got me dizzy. Dad Millennial, what's up? What's up? We'll start here in a minute. A few minutes. I just drank. I'm gonna explain what just happened. I know you saw it, so you can pretty much tell. So I'm very aware. I've used copper stuff since I was a youngin. I had a little thing of lime water, which is good, keeping your, PSH level and, up. So it's hot in that tent. When I say hot, I'm talking about at about 20 degrees. Like if it's 100, it's literally 120 in there. And you could just be sitting still. There ain't no fan to blow no cool air. It's all hot air coming through unless you install an AC unit. That's too old for that. And it saps a lot out of you, especially when you're still moving and doing things in the sun. And it's not that you don't get used to it. If you haven't been, I haven't really been out there like that in a lot of years. Now I'm out there. I mean, when I was on the res, just that page, but not like this. This is like 24/7, right? So in a copper container, you cannot use lemon, lime, anything acidic. I, like a dummy, because it was so cold, the ice that was in the copper container, because I like to keep, you know, about a half a cup of ice frozen in it. Then I could pour water in. But yesterday, I don't know, I don't think y'all saw me do it. I poured some of the lime water in there to make it cold and drink it. Now, doing it like that, it's no harm. Now, but it's acidic. So even after you do that, you've got to clean it out. Because I was kind of in a rush, I guess you could say. Not because it was important to be in a rush. I just wanted to get back early. Still got back like 5, whatever, you know, whatever it was. I let it sit in the freezer. And it takes a good 5 or 6 hours before that even freezes. So what happened? There's a reaction, a chemical reaction with the copper. What happens is it pulls a lot of copper into the liquid. Now, any metal that you partake in, even if it's stainless steel, iron pots, or whatever, right? Now, we know we season iron skillets and cooking pots because it not only adds to the flavor, but it gets in the pores so that not that much iron comes into your food. Kind of a natural, you know, chemical reaction between the fats and solids and the acid in the meat and vegetables and all that. Yeah, it's like that. That's why people are getting messed up from aluminum, for those you guys, you know. Too much, you know, and these heavy metals can only be used by things that will bind to the metal and extract it. Now, cilantro and parsley, which I don't have. I want to get the good stuff and dip my little green, you know, wheatgrass, makes me sick half the time. Shoot it, it pulls the heavy metals. I just took a good swallow, right? And when I got out, you know how if you get a bloody gum or tooth extraction and knocked in, you know, for those who know, nosebleed, you know that deep iron coppery taste. And so I had to look in there and I'm like, I see where it was extracting the copper to pull into the damn lime water, that even though it didn't freeze. The lime water didn't freeze, people. I should have looked. And right now, because it messes up your kidneys, liver, you know, it's really messed you up. Now, even though it was a little slip, it should be harmless, I can still feel it. Hey, mamma mia, I got me a little whoo. So I took to charcoal. Now, it is not a proven fact that charcoal will help extract. Now, it can alleviate some things that may happen, but it's kind of a half and half as far as, and that's activated seashell charcoal. That's not like what I use with lump coal. The stuff that I made is lump coal. This is made from seashells. And I am sitting here saying I'm about to do this live, and did do this live? I don't care. I'm not even worried. You can't. That was my doing, my ignorance, you know, it doesn't seem like it, but I'm attentive in my head to so many different things. The dragons in chains, locked under heavy spells, energy being utilized by devious things in this world, this realm, to keep the echoes and halls of hell stirring while everybody thinks they're well. Okay, that's one of my old poems. Anywho, right? Oh my goodness, man. It's so good. I want to put tobacco. Let me get a little sip of this. Actually, lime and, well, let me get a little sip of this lavender tea. Damn, that's like mud water. Holy shit. This is strong lavender tea, y'all. You can put honey in if you want. Lavender is actually a bitter. Look it up right quick. You'll see. Lavender is a bitter. Let me see if I can throw it in the plastic container there. God damn it, I'll pick it up. It's right there in the front, right by my door. String held onto my finger. Anyway, it's a bitter. And with lemon, about quarter of a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. It adds to the mineral. You know, I use the key lime, and with the key lime, with the pulp and everything, and if we're talking about 6 ounces of a tea drink, like a shot, compared to 4 ounces or 2 ounces that you see in green tea and stuff like that in certain other countries, but this is about 12 ounces. It's 2 bags. I would say about a teaspoon of lime juice, and it's still bitter, and it's like mud, like lavender coffee or something. It's absolutely a bitter. Oh my gosh, strong. Another thing, you want a tea bag that is bleach free. It's, you know what I mean? It don't have all that crap that's purposely made to give you a health benefit but poison you at the same time. That's what you're dealing with when you're dealing with Zionism, for the idiots in the background who don't know sometimes. We're going to talk about some things. I want to read something to you first. All right, we're going to play a little more music, and I'm going to sip a few more of these and see how I feel, and, or my body or whatever, and I'll be right back with you.
Swears my left. Ask, is it worth the ride? Yes, rash spit. But the beach churchified. So
I need to let the short call work.
Woo!
That was a lot of coffee. Ooh. That was a lot of coffee. Woo! Let me tea bag stuff. Pretty, take the mask off. 360 on my sweat, see the circle. If not, your mask off. You Polish, dash or salt. The dialogues, your trash talk, your past loss. Leave my footprints in the asphalt. Use the outline correction, last straw. I blast off, I crash off to the next zest of living. Sacredly sex some whose ass off. When she walks the ass off, I talk. Back to it like who makes your Yanni sing. Her response, she dons me king. So Rudy gave me the script. My ops the prescription. This is my vision's description. Listen, I'm standing on my sugar. Transform into fuel as I evolve. Advance is abnormal. Dormant form. I almost shaved my beard off again this morning. Y'all be like, who's that double chin, handsome black German engine? Who is that? No, I'm playing. I'm using terms I can't stand. What's happening, y'all? What's up, Deb? Oh, Millennial. What's up, Mama? Jameson D. Tom, what's up? Baby girl Slaughter. Red, I fed all my animals crabgrass for breakfast. Awesome. I got some juicy crabgrass going. Good to make a tea with. Patriarch. Yeah, that's good to make some tea with, too. You mentioned it being edible, so I realized I have another edible. Well, no, look it up. Look it up. Things have changed a lot, so I don't know what all the herbicide, all the things sprayed in there. I know the soil, they have been disrupting the mineral. They've been disrupting the mineral that cause, they kill most of the female trees. People are ignorant. I didn't know it. With my benign jobs and clearing of lands. It's always been known to be beneficial and helpful, but I would look into it and read what you can and cannot do. There's a lot of information. I only point the fact that a lot of times we're de-weeding, we are dehumaning, and we're manipulating the earth, and we are doing destructive things. So, when Archon and all that came along, and pest control and all that, that was because they needed you to start changing. What do they call it? Terraforming. So our people have been terraforming without even knowing it. And this is what I'm saying, being under a heavy spell, raised, and like the education system wasn't to make people intelligent, smart. It was to make them useful in their corporate ideology. That's why the citizenship and all that school and everything, I called it for whatever it was when I was in college and everything. I was like, this is BS. You know what I mean? Patriarch. Yeah. Oh. This stuff, don't y'all make that mistake. I'm a little different from you, but yeah. I think I've been poisoned or to medicine and everything else thousands of times, y'all, and it's always the same way. It's worse. This is me doing it to myself. Not good or beneficial. I think when they realized I couldn't get HIV or AIDS, they was like, we gotta look at him. You know, that's what they do. He's not diabetic, but we got to study his blood. You know what I'm saying? We poisoned him. How did he come back to it? Or was it minimal? We didn't give him the heavy dose. Let's give him a shot. Spray the handle. Blah, 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 blah. It's compartmentalization. It's real stuff. I mean, one time, me and a friend of mine would come get my truck. I tell him, hey, man, go out to the truck. If you look under the driver's seat, he went out and came back. He was dizzy. I was like, you all right? He's like, yo, what's going on? So I went out knowing things and looked around. Anybody sitting in the car, motor running, I just sitting there. I do that all the time. If I see somebody with a mic hand up like this, I'm locked in on them. And then I look for others, usually in the sides and corners. But I walked out and I just got a whiff of something. And I smelled my door handle and I was like, what the fuck is that? I smelled it about 5 or 6 times before. And I told him, so I went and got some activated charcoal. I got the cold water. Well, I did the hot water. And I said, man, just get in the hot water, bro. I got some water boiling. Pop them charcoals. And then I think I had, I forget what the name of this stuff is. I don't know if I can, I don't even know if I can, I can't even spell it. I had like 4 or 5 of them. I had this stuff. I think it's like I think it's like Caprol. Remember that liquid mouthwash, Cashapp? But it's I think it's like Dimecol or Dimeprocol or something like that. It's a medicine, synthetic, but it grabs copper, it grabs stuff like that, and in extraction. So Dimecol, I don't want to look for it. Anyway, Dimecol. And I think I had 3 pills and I couldn't find them. I was like, because the stuff could have been a toxin, blowfish, heavy metal, something, getting your pores, you know. And all I know is after about 2-3 hours, he was all right. I got a little dizzy from smelling it for the 6th time. And I was like, what the hell? So I set cameras up, little tiny rectangle spy cameras. They're like hard to see unless somebody tell you. I set them at the angle of my truck in like a number of different places. Have watched people when they get in the car, and if they walk by and they're too long and the doors open and close, I run outside, pistol on hip, machete in hand. No, man, because I will make that agent. I will make that Picasso. Literally. Okay. We got 4 minutes. Go ahead and let's go and put a pause on that. Let's pull that off and turn that down. Anyway, anybody else come in? Deb, I got you right. Hey, what's going on, Serega? Russo? Are you Russo? Anyway, Black Flag. What's happening? What's going on, beloved? And it's summer crabgrass. It doesn't matter what kind of crabgrass. Look into it. Very edible? Awesome. That's what's up. Yeah, okay, so let's go. I want to read something to you. I got the AC going. I got to hit the gas because it gives me a little 5-minute countdown and then wants to cut off, which is good. I got ate up when I was setting this up by 2 mosquitoes. Regular, it looked like one was regular, and I killed that one. I don't know, the other one could have been one of them black one-hive-birds. We don't know. I don't care. So I want to read something out of the Science of the Sacred Secretion. You see the thumbnail and everything like that, and I'm going to read a couple of things to you to see a lot of people act like they're aware. And I study words. I study people and everything else, habits. I study what's going on around me and to me, and I look at everything. Because I guess you know how they say inventory. Everything that my whole reason of being here until the last point of my existence is inventory. And like I said, they're stupid. And it doesn't matter what individuals are creating for them, or what they created, or what made them stood for time itself, or whatever their time. It comes to an end. I don't give a damn how they feel, because they feel some kind of way. Feelings, oh, doopy-doo. Not near one of them could stand anything that they do to themselves. Not one of them. Everything is like a cluster F. I don't attempt to understand. I have a deeper, I don't know, there's no appreciation or not. I'm always telling y'all one choice, one chance. A lot of y'all don't have the slightest idea about power at all. The thing that y'all attempt to control, yourself, what you think you know, your relation, your attitude, your mind, everything that you think that you control, and the circumference of your, let's say, circumference of your existence, you have not. Because if you really did, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be in this state. People wouldn't be moving the way they do. Everybody's been hyped up looking at war movies, John Wayne, blah, blah, Mickey Rooney, blah, 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 so on, so on. And we think that because of the illusion, pale skin, war, like that's the mighty thing. Special forces, that's meaningless. That's the lowest. To be nurtured in the intelligence of the chaotic world, to make it all right in your eyes because you were allowed to perform some things when it has nothing to do with the truth of existence, even when you want to make a common relationship through religion, looking outside yourself. Well, we're going to look at some of that stuff, okay? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Let me pop out. No, stay right there. It's me going out, doing something, coming right back. Let me, you know what? I got to grab something else too. Let me grab something else, and then I want to be real clear, even though I'm in the truck. Hold on. Oh, I gotta put that fan up. Damn. World of the weirdos and shit. I think it's charged up. Let me make sure. I'm gonna put this on so that way you can hear me very clear when I'm reading. And like I said, I'm over here, and this kind of makes me angst, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. No, not because of worry. That's what we would think. You know what I'm saying? Let me disconnect that. It might seem like that, but it's far from it. I gotta put that on. Hold on, guys. So the angst, because it's gonna happen. The angst that's close to anxiety is gonna happen to me for like a whole another year or two, up to 10 years. Some of you probably may never know what it's like at the level. The level of anxiety I had when I was at the hospital, right? The doctor was like, Mr. Branch, we've met women with less than this, and they can't even talk. They scream, they curl up in corners. I'm like, with this shit? No, I just feel like I'm gonna fall over sometime, and I know it's my pressure and the fact that I want to let go and the pain. And they're like, no. Your level of anxiety, right? Because when they first gave me that crappy ass medicine, it was high. And he says, no. We have in our wards, they can't say names and stuff. We have people who they literally like they're about to explode, Mr. Branch. And I was like, okay. He says, well, how are you standing? I was like, well, I'm waiting for you to give me that shit to see if it works. I mean, if you know of something else, let me know. This is before I knew about lavender and lemon. Let me plug this in. So I feel it, a little bit, but it is what it is. All right, and let me. Plug that in. All right, let's get this on here because this is different from what I'm using outside. Okay, it's very different. It's a lot of pressure. It's going to stand a little higher. Let's go ahead and I'll have to put on my lapel. If you can hear me, let me see this. charge this one up, guys. All right, so we'll go on this one right here. Need a white fluffy. Let me see. It should be. Okay, it's connected. Yeah, you should be able to hear me. I don't want you to connect. What is that all about? Oh, Android Auto. No, I didn't ask you shit. All right, so let's plug this up. I don't want to read. Let me make sure it's on. Well, yeah, there we go. Well, I'm gonna get a charge up in there too. That would be the coolest. Nope. Okay. Let that charge up. So you can hear me, right? Is it clear? Yeah, I said I was going to be back. Yeah. I did a couple of things real quick. Is it clear? Give me a 1 if it's very clear. And let me know if it's sitting right there is very clear without putting it on my shirt lapel on my... Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to read from... Just going to get right into it because I have to go and now I can sand some things. It rained a lot yesterday. I mean, me and T running around sopping wet, looking like, you know... Yeah, man, we get hitting rain. I'm pulling in, right? And I go RCT up there, and I'm like, it's raining. So I zip around and go back up. And when I go up there, he done ran back down here. I'm getting out the truck, going out, and he back down here getting dry. I'm like, oh man. Now I'm sopping wet. He could have jumped up in the front, and I got all this crap in the back that'll come out about $600 worth. Anyway, so I'm like, oh man. Anyway, it was funny, y'all. It was cool. And it was getting down, man. Oh, y'all know them big, hey, T, what's that spider called? Camel spider, right? Yeah, that's the one that eats the other ones, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not a spider or a scorpion. It's just the camel spiders, right? Because it moves like a big ass, I don't know, damn, it's not a spider or a scorpion, but it looks like I killed 2 of them. I don't like killing them. I'd like to get them and throw them out. I was so tired and I felt a little bit of this. I just took my Brazil, stuck it through the back. You would think it's some movie shit looking at it. I said, don't come in here. I threw it out. It's right there. Oh, the ant's dragging off a leg now. Oh, yeah. They done dismembered. Damn, there ain't that much of it left, man, compared to what I saw about a half hour ago. Damn, I think it's a head left. The thorax. Anyway, in the other one, I threw it out that side. It wasn't even there, so they dismembered that thing with the bird food. And that one, listen, I don't like killing nothing like that. I really don't. But I need to know the place. I know my energy is fluctuating because of, like the tempos are 60-something and 70. It's sticking. This thing was that big, y'all. Now that's the one that I had sitting on my chest. I think at 1:30 this morning. I woke up. I felt something. I looked down. It's this big ass camel spider. Now that one, I just grabbed it and threw it. I didn't care. I just wanted to go back to sleep, so I threw it. I went back to sleep, man. I think I woke up like an hour later because I don't know. I sleep 3-4 hours anyway. So. Oh, I'm not lying. Hold on. I mean, this ain't a gun because, the pussy's all worried about guns. I still got the juices on it. This damn thing. I'm going to let it go off next time because it feels pretty cool in here. Excuse me. So much better. I felt number copper. So we're going to get into the science of the sake of secretion. Oh my God, I appreciate you. Hey, Carrie, what's up, mama? Hey, that one would cure me. I had to let him get his thing off, man. Sometimes you gotta let people, when you know, and your knowledge is based on what you've been practicing for the last 10, 15, 20 years. And his story, our stories are so complete and beautiful. And we don't think they are because we've allowed the mainstream to be the designers of the output of our thoughts to make us even more complacent to look outside ourselves. You see what I'm saying? It was a magnificent live, and a few others. Original Lone Wolf got a good one up. It was up I think this morning. I forgot how long ago. Pretty good. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this is me with tech. I tell computers to shut up. I just wanted to shout everybody out. You know what I'm saying? No, I said that I was going to go off for a second. I had to do something. I wouldn't kill it. I'm full awake, but I was like, no, I woke up because I'm used to waking up to a spider on my face or, you know, a big ass horse or deer fly, whatever. Because our deers out here bigger than horses. Laying right there. Like, I wake up and be like, oh, you know, oh, dude, throw them up, they click up. I was like, don't come on me again. You know what I'm saying? Every time I woke up and I got a couple of them dead up under me. I mean, you know, see, most people aren't built like this. This is some old school shit. Like, people worry about things they should not. Now, I don't want to harm it, but you got to remember the things that are affecting everyone, because you're affected, everything else is affected. So let's get into the science of the sacred to creation, okay? Now, I'm gonna eat this shit, man. Hold on. One more sip of this bitter. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, shit. Excuse me, man. That's some nasty shit. Mouth water. Anyway. Okay. In 2008, let's put on our serious caps now. Now, in 2008, you still hear me pretty good, right? In 2008, NASA, which in Yiddish, Nasab, to deceive, discovered that our closest star, the sun, closest star, Sol, ain't but 65, 73 miles up, is connected to Earth's geomagnetic field via a magnetic portal instead of fake gravity. And however you decipher magnetism, right? Portal of the same diameter as the Earth, through which high energy particles pass at 8-minute intervals. We know that is significant to the whole plateau. Any one of y'all could take copper and string it along, get the proper size magnetics, have the positive and negatives in the right place, that you could take a light bulb, set it in the center, and it would turn it on. You can get a little generator motor, put wires on the outside copper, on the inside copper, between the magnetic fields, and the motor will start. And it doesn't have to be some spherical fake ball. These are things that I've done, experiments that I've tested myself. Okay? Now, again, through which high energy particles pass at 8-minute intervals, the ether, or whatever you are, right? This phenomenon is known as a flux transfer event. One place to the next. You can put a cutoff switch, you know, for those who understand blueprints. You can put that as our breaker, something that you can remove to stop the flow, as you see, which is going on now, by the disruption of the natural 7.25 or 38 energy flow to your 432 or whatever, by the 808 and 440s and a number of other ones, okay, which you can actually change. But we're not here to talk about that. Now, the phenomenon is known as a flux transfer event, okay? As a result, the Earth and all life on it is affected by the pulses and positioning of the sun, hence, and the moon too, don't get it twisted, hence, from the tiniest atom to the largest solar system. We already know what that's comprised of. It's your internal orbit of your existence of self, that they want you looking outside instead of seeing the greatness of your infusion of colors, mosaics, when you look at your aura and everything else based on mineral and the output of your energy, which they're siphoning from on a regular because you forgot how to share it. Anyway, now, from the tiniest atom to the largest solar system, anyway, each layer of the universe is connected, as you and I are. And we're going to look at these words now, these little gaslighting words, I call them. All right? If they have you looking at everything outside connected, why are we not? Well, you had to get there, and they worked on it to have you looking at everything else. If it's normal, when you broken, ain't nothing normal. All right? So, each layer of the universe, each layer of each individual should be connected. All right? Now, the super and connected organism that governs all life on Earth is referred to as Gaia, right? And Gaia, too, is continuously abiding to the natural balance syncing cycles. In terms of timing, the biorhythm of we know time is a lie unless you're looking at a light timing belt and it being synced, so that way all the cams are running right, hitting all the piston rods, getting the, you know what I'm saying, firing with the plugs, everything is moving the way it should instead of misfiring, okay? And Gaia, too, is continuously abiding to the natural balance seeking cycles. Seeking cycles. Why would I have to seek or establish, right? Let's use establish. All right, now in terms of timing, the biorhythm of Gaia, excuse me, is dictated by its movement through the background of the zodiac belt. The zodiac belt, that's giving more to time and its elusiveness. Well, you want to say, I'm fire, water, earth, air sign, and all that dumb stuff. But anyway, right? Not deflecting. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Because it does play a part in who you are by the elements. It's always the fifth everybody keeps missing. It is for this reason that ancient monuments are commonly believed to be foretelling future events on this earth. Now, based on shamanic prophecies and expert knowledge of the stars, even, which is bullshit, this is where they got to explain it, even the slightest shift in frequency within this zone, or they can say galaxy, but you know what that is, and beyond, is communicated to all through the release of chemical and electrical signals. Right? Yes, very correct. In this way, all of us, missing a lot, but very correct. In this way, all of nature's interconnected components interact. Using the sacred secretion, Christ fluid, we can increase, using this, we can increase our biological creation of these chemical signals. That means you define it, right? You determine it. Doesn't matter how you feel. Let's say I slumped over. And I'm gone. Y'all be like, hey man, only thing that would be in y'all's little perverse minds is he died live on TV. First of all, you're saying I died, performing with the talisman to keep me locked in this earth. Second, there's no joyous. There's nothing as far as what I've given that has to be looked at, because I don't move on it on that thing that might be considered a demon, ego or egoic or egotism. I don't feed it. So you would again abandon me and abruptly in ignorance condemn me for a return. It wouldn't work with me, but anyway. And in that, everything is elusive because you're stuck in the phenom of what they created instead of stem brand. All right, in your truth. Let's carry on. Ooh. Anyway, in this way, all of nature's interconnected components interact using the sacred secretion. Using that now, you can change it, okay? Now, we can increase our biological creation of these chemical signals to act as interspecies and dimensional messengers. So if you're doing it in the Jannah, in the magic of the perverse, going against all natural things, tied into the algorithms of the existence in the beginning of nature itself, you can move and do some powerful stuff, but it has an ending. Capable of analyzing our gut feeling accurately. That means knowing. It's being a seer, being able to interpret what is going on, and then being able to deal with it appropriately. Now, so far, on a macro level, we see the cyclical nature of the cosmos manifesting constantly, such as seasons and moon phases, and can measure how these components influence each other via energy input and output. On a micro level, this can be witnessed within our own biorhythms. What y'all don't remember is when you look up at night and you see all those fake ass stars and the comet in the long tail or whatever stories you may have heard, you can't read it. And it's telling you what to do and what's coming. Let's say that it was put up there by you long ago and by things they can't figure out. Or maybe they have, or maybe they manipulated to create it. Who knows, right? When you think on the micro level and you're looking at the biorhythms of existence, right? The chemical, the how things perform. The fact that beyond those mountains, regardless of what fire and people over there suffering and dying, I can't conceive of or perceive of it. If I saw the smoke billowing, is there a level of protection to be able to run, not knowing what direction? Are we capable of finding out? Imagine the day comes that none of you are capable of finding out. What are you going to do? And the fire is coming down on you, or a tornado, or whatever that's been created by them to dispose of you. I'm only storytelling. Okay, think about it. Excuse me. Now, biorhythms are the innate rhythms of our body. Biorhythms. For medical field personnel, you know exactly what I'm alluding to. They are the cycles that the biorhythms, meaning your natural frequencies or chemical reactions and blah, 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 okay? Are the cycles that the mind, body, and spirit go through in response to universal energy. The Father, the Son, the Mother, the Son, the Father, the Son, the Holy, the Mother, the Daughter, it's the same thing. Anyway, right? You and your existence. Are you not the Trinity of existence? Are you not the physical? Ye gods, the soul, man, a woman. Anyway, they are the cycles that the mind, body, and spirit go through in response to universal energy. So your soul is always tempted to do everything that pushes your body to do things it shouldn't. When the commonality of the physical, what it's capable of doing. When actually with the soul, your physical properties can do more, but you just don't know because you haven't been nurtured and you haven't been fed the proper things for your body to in its innate reality of response to act upon in the way it should at 100%. So you're what? You're moving around like 5 and 10%, all of you? No, the people that don't know shit's going to say the most. But anyway, that's how it is today. Now, body and spirit going, all right, when it goes through a response to universal energy, commencing and beginning at birth. You come together regardless of coming into this world. Unborn children are constantly tuned. Unborn children are constantly tuned into their mother's energy. That's why a lot of you, when you have those abortions, you wonder why you're so effed up, why you feel lost, and you want to blame your significant other and everything else based on a fictional love and this, that, and the other. Forget the creation story. I'm just only saying something because you didn't know this. Anyway, commencing at birth, and husbands or fathers or whatever, they react the same way because it's connected to them too. Now, unborn children are constantly tuned into their mother's energy, every action, thought, and feeling processes. A chemical response within the blood that flows through both hearts from the moment of conception. The experience in conception means when the seed and egg come together. In the womb shapes the brain and lays the groundwork for personality, temperament, and the power of higher thought. That's why I used to read to my wife's belly, because one of my children to be as intelligent as possible. When she was asleep, I'd be whispering about her belly for like a half hour. I'd just be saying all kind of good stuff. Anyway, but I also gave them the mean side too. They need to be protected. Right now, then from the day of birth, as the physical cord is cut, which it should never be, and a person is disconnected from the flow of the mother's blood and rhythms, the individual body, blood, organs, and all adapts to the universal energy field, creating a unique vibration. Now, this is influenced by the astronomical and this earth. They use planetary. We already know what the bullshit anyway, right? Because they had to do that. Alignments and the energy fields of nearby matter, as well as the natural patterns of the human body. Now, individual connection with life energy in this way is what generates our relationship with the cosmos, which we don't really have a good one. And the physical, which is the biorhythms, right? So the horoscopes would play on the, you know what I'm saying? And the physical on the, all right, so you get it. Cosmos would be the horoscopes by the deity of the idea, and then the physical, which is the biorhythms, the things you see when you put sand on a speaker or the table on top, and it makes these, you know, snowflake designs, and goes back to Tartary for those, or Egypt. Okay. Excuse me. Now, okay, here we go. They dictate our sensitivity levels to outside frequencies. Being entertained, being pushed in a direction. Baby, you ever do that to me? Looking at something else, can't even keep the composure. Baby. And she be laying down there. Oh, yes, baby, you better than Mikey. Oh, yeah, baby. And you Oh, in the rhythm of the line, everything got them. Oh, baby, oh, call me daddy. But you know what I'm saying, okay? So the outside frequency and the vibrancy of our chakra system, right? The several levels, the several earths, Dante's in front, whatever, right? Now, the chakra system is the title given to the collection of energy centers. Remember we talking about the swastika, blah, 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 Hinduism, right? Within the body. These are responsible for the colors and buoyancy of a person's unique aura, which can be felt and sometimes even seen by others. Even smell. All right? The main chakra system is an alignment of 7 energy centers, okay, that run down the central nervous system, spine, for those who, all right, and is strengthened by specific organs and plexuses of nerves, as well as thoughts and actions. Oh shit. That are linked to this. Now, further details on how to align the balance of these energy centers are provided in a plethora of information books, and I've shared some with you. But I want you to see the complexity of it. Why? I don't watch this Afro think tank goofy. This young brother is the most conflicted. I mean, we had greater minds. You know, you could take 100 of his brains and put it in one sonetta, and we all debunked his goofiness, and this guy doesn't know none of it. You're always going to have the tag-alongs who listen to certain people to get that invigorating power, and then they get caught up in it and all the information, and they think they know everything, and they put it out there. Well, let me read a couple of things to you, because we have some of our own individuals that's going through that, and they think, I'm talking about biorhythms, I'm talking about aura, I'm talking about energy, I'm talking about vector centers, chakras, I'm talking about the circle of life that has nothing to do with what people think it does as far as being stuck by a talisman, the coming and the going and returning and never getting nothing solved, because it's not meant for you to solve anything here. But there's this thing called the Dunning-Kruger effect. What is it steeped in, or what does it allude to? When people who lack knowledge confidently speak out against things they don't understand. Okay, now that is usually referred to as the Dunning-Kruger effect, which is pretty much a cognitive bias where people with low ability at a task tend to overestimate their competence, while those with high ability tend to underestimate theirs. I don't downplay the fact that I'm very knowledgeable. I don't know nothing is my humbleness. It's not to be perceived in your contriteness or what you think. I don't care. It's for my personal thing, because I probably know 1,000,000 times more than all y'all put together. But in my reality, in my vernaculars, being astute and everything else, I choose to talk about the few things that may matter and let you put the puzzle pieces together. So we have individuals who think they know what they're talking about, and they don't know nothing about it, but they want to act and say it's not because of this, it's not because of that, as if their feelings and emotions are supposed to be validated because they're impromptu positioning, which is meaningless. Everybody wants to be super intelligent and intellectual. Why? To outdo your next brother or sister? What purpose does that negate or serve? This is how conflicted all of you are in the dynamic of the institutionalized. There's some good people in there. Down on first. Well, you know I'm talking about the psych wards. Anyway, right? Some real smart people in there. Anyway. It's like we have a bunch of crazies who can't get it together because they still think it's some kind of goddamn competition. There is no competition. You are not my competition. You will never be my competition. So relax. Zionism is your problem. Lethargy and stupidity, the predation of stupidity is your run-to. And the fact that you don't know how to silence yourself because of rational behavior shows that you are not centered. There's another word, one of my favorites in college, ultra-crepidarianism, ultra-crepidarianism, ultra-decrepidarianism, ultra-decrepidarianism. Let me look it up, make sure I'm saying it right. Yeah, I want to say that. Shit. Pronunciation. Ultra-crepidarian. Yeah. Motherfucker. ultra crepidarian. Yeah, ultra. It's not. I want to hear it, but ultra. It's got a funk. It looks like Greek, y'all. It's ultra crepidarian. Ultra crepidarian. That's what it is. Look the word up. You'll be surprised. Okay. Now this is the tendency to offer opinions or advice or matters outside of one's area of expertise. Like, don't go trying to teach somebody how to front kick, and every time you pick up your left, what you think is your right, and your right, what you think is your left, you pick it up, you fall. Like, don't go teach it. Like, I'm gonna show y'all right now how to make a proper fist, because I know everybody thinks they know, and then I want to read some things. Jesus, that's evil. If you don't sit your big goofy gang banging retarded ass no. Anyway, I want to read some things. Okay, it's about 4 or 5. We'll get to that in a minute. Hey, we're allowed to cheat. What's happening? What's happening? We're all unique. Just got finished watching Sister Slaughter. Yo, Sister Slaughter. Know a holistic remedy to take care of our dental hygiene. If you have pain, clove powder, with some as far as mineralization, a natural organic coconut oil, turmeric with a little bit of pepperine or pepper in there. I would go with the red or white pepper, but if you can get coarse black pepper, throw it a little pinch, like to get the turmeric activated with the and it's gonna have to do it 3 or 4 times a day. Don't put the clove in if you don't want to poop a lot and you don't need numbness. But you get that, get you a pea size or maybe 2 pea size of coconut oil, which is going to be remineralization because of what's in the properties in there, with a little bit of turmeric. You can mix it up, stir it, spread, and you can use your toothbrush, pinch of pepper, stir it up, brush your damn teeth, don't go hard. Brush it in this way, 1, 2 times like this, get it where the problems are at, right? And let it soak for a minute. Don't use water, your saliva, minerals in it, and spit it out if you got good gut health. And hit it 1 more time and chill. Let the air hit it, let it hurt a little bit. If it got pain, clove powder. Other than that, it'll take 3 or 4, maybe 6 months of doing that. Start remineralizing your teeth. Okay? And fluoride doesn't help you, it's killing everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to show you how to make a proper fist. And I'm going to explain to you why. And I should know. I've had people with a fist like this, right? With it that way, hurting my wrist. I hit it like this in martial arts, karate, right? Not really tight. I got that little thing that shouldn't be there. You see that? That little muscle, right? You want everything to be lined up. You want it tight, you know? You roll your fist down, right? I'm gonna show you, right? Like, you see that right there? You see this right here? That's a pocket. You know why that's a pocket? You think your fist strong like that? Now I see women fighting. They got them long nails looking retarded. Yeah, well, it's stupid. Anyway, that pocket, my shit crack when I'm making it tight. You take that little pocket. Oh, sorry, little pocket right there. I'm sorry, it's right there. I'm always pointing up here to let you know it's the pockets. Yeah, these little pockets. You roll your thumb in and you set it in that pocket. Now look at it. See how tight that is? You know, you got 5 bones. I forget what they call and all that, and all the way your which calls are tied in. That alone just made your shit hard as rock. Okay? Yeah. This is straight. Yeah, you see when my shit's like all out of boxes, we got the little broken, our bone ain't like prominent, like, you know. That's how you make a proper fist, y'all. All this shit here, that's stupid. You're gonna hurt yourself. You holding it like that, you retarded. You try to push your thumb back over here, down over here. Get that in that pocket. Squeeze it nice and tight. You don't get that bubble, you get that straight alignment because you pull it in. That shit like rock. All right? Just wanted to give you a little something, something. All right? Yeah, I just got finished watching Sisters. Yeah, that was good. I know. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to get those things because we still have the individuals who I have respect for. It's because I have respect for you don't mean that you're supposed to have respect for yourself. But I'm not going to respect you till you figure out how to respect yourself. I just got respect for you because some people, they want to toot the lethargic, but there's enough things, bad energy, bad frequencies. There are things out here people haven't made it their purpose to make sure that they're protected against. You would say the few shouldn't matter, right? These idiots are stupid. They're smart enough to get people running around the world killing each other. And those are the idiots. They don't know or have anybody like this to speak on these things or these matters, or they will quickly just, because they're gaslighting themselves and get right out there and get to the killing fields. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to go ahead and give you all a little something to have, give you a little hope, and let me tell you, with your government, your fake ass government, they can't sell land to a foreign person, especially when they're trying to portray them as an enemy, yet they're doing it. But y'all can't see it. Every aircraft, helmet, suits is given to them by the Mossad and the CIA here, by the government, turns a blind eye. There's certain parties operating from the Vatican and everything else. They've been making sure they've been getting everything. I mean, ammonium nitrate. Where's all that stuff at? When we know it's the people they want to call terrorists when it's actually these government entities that are the terrorist organizations. They make sure that these people got this stuff. Now, why would the people want to come here and fight you? Because of dumbass, I have to say it like it is, dumbass, fake, superior white people. In the military, I've been around them. I've watched, I've seen how they perform overseas, how they act, smiling in people's faces when they're drunk or they want poo-tang, when most of the time they call them all kind of sand niggas and this, that, and the other. That's right. White folks, you fucked your whole world up. You don't exist enough. Not all of you. I'm not going at you. I'm pointing out something most of you should know. You fucked the world up. You're the ones who've been grafted into the lie. The first one to start with didn't even know who was the enemy or foe, because what's been done, you have to overcome. We can't overcome it for you. Nobody else can come overcome it for you. Oh, no, not only you can be honest. And a lot of you won't be honest about a lot of things. A lot of you don't want to know your past because you think, we accepted y'all long ago. I've told many stories, but what's the problem with the world is these stupid ass Peckerwoods here and a lot of Spanish motherfuckers who are part of the conquistadorian lines that ain't got none of our blood in it, ain't got none, and still with the bloodlines are left here once they conquer, because that's what they do. They colonize. And they don't care because they cause problems and effects on their own. That's how these Zionists do it for the idiot in the background who don't get it. If you study about something, maybe you can learn to talk about something instead of being deflecting unless you're part of the problem. See, this is where people have a hard time consummating a relationship with, because everybody wants to be the mouthpiece. Everybody's lives should matter, and for those who can talk about, discuss certain things and lay foundations for things, the groundwork for things to get done, don't go against it, because that means you're a fucking worthless fed. That means you're an agent, a provocateur, an idiot, a stupid motherfucker that can't even hide in the simplest roof for him to hide in. I can hide out here around people. I've been doing it for a long time. And if you don't want to get cast out and showed up, well, we know at a time when there's people doing things because the fake motherfuckers in the system think they run everything. That's not what it is. Be careful when you're opening your fucking mouths and you're typing. Think first. That's all I'm saying. I'm being honest. I come on here and let you know, I didn't even know that I forgot I had put lime water in it. Then being half. It's cool now. I'm gonna turn it back on. It feels good. Man, it's full tank. I mean, super full. Anyway, I forgot. That's simple. That heat will do it to you. And then with the rain and getting back and running around, grabbing tools and this, what's wet, blah, blah, and not taking things out the truck. And you know what I'm saying? Oh. And there I am right in front of y'all, getting my little morning copper in. I just got a dose that'll probably last about fucking half a year. I've been taking the pills. So no, actually it's not that much. But when you're doing things, and I just had my my coffee, my mushroom coffee, right? I had me some tuna. I was like, oh, I'm eating a little early. And I'm like, because I've been sleeping a lot, so I gotta, change that. And I'm like, and I wasn't gonna hide it, because if you did it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You would know exactly what I'm talking about. And another thing, the Negro never had anything to do with an African. The Negro is not an African. For the idiots in the background who don't know how to study and research anything, the Negro can never be an African. God, by the definition of things. Why are people with black and white, why are they so stupid with these colors and shit? History and telling the truth in one accordance is one thing. I mean, in one narrative is one accordance. Telling it in a way that only pushes more division and hate and ostracizing, and that's just stupid. You see what I'm saying? And we have a bunch of them, and you can't convince them otherwise. You got to let the motherboard do what it does, cyclically do its information post sends or whatever, allow things to fall back in, because not everybody's meant to fucking be here. They're meant to be, but not. You get where I'm coming from. There's a lot of... And one of the stories I was writing, I was telling the story about dragons. And I says, when it's figured out how to fall, many of them, that many of them have been felled, to fall many, cutting it on a tree, right? Anyway, you take the last remaining 2 or 100, and with a certain spell, you bind them. You make all kind of movies and stuff, little cartoon things, and you turn them into aliens on a ship, popping eggs out with little things that jump on your face. Anyway, right? And in doing that, the mythos, right? You keep those who commanded them in a deep, dark state. And then you start to realize all the wolves and all those are things and derivatives from the dragon. And this is in my story that I was writing. And when you was always looking for the dragons to rescue and save, you didn't know that your bloodline's tied to the dragon for the serpent cause. They want free, but only you can free them. But in your state, you were unable to free them. So they must free themselves, and they will destroy everything. Now, in the story, it's longer, it's more laid out. I'm just giving you a census of it. The dragon is everywhere. Y'all just don't know what the dragon is. Powerful, too. But everyone's going to learn. People have done what they should not have done and stepped into things and moved in ways and played with stuff and toyed with things. And now they sit here worried. Well, we can go, we can burn them up, put them in the ash, we can chop them up, we can spin them over to work. We have all the dumb shit that never settles or acquires or fix or solves anything. There's nothing stopping what's coming. My dreams drive me half buck-eyed fucking boo-hoo-hoo. Not buckaroo, but bunkaroo bonds I like. In a good way. I just get tired of saying this shit. I know it now. Verbatim. It's close because the shit. Oh, God. I need honey in this motherfucker. It's got me waking up. I can't sleep. I started getting good. It ain't the bugs, man. I'm used to that. I started getting sleep, man. And all of a sudden, that damn thing, remember I told you I stopped and this different shit came? I'm right back into 3 and 4 hours sleep. Like, oh my goodness, I'm tired. Oh, can I go to sleep? And then I close my eye for a second. I see the I can't even logically figure it out, But I laugh. I'm far from worried. I'm not attempting to make somebody believe shit. I'm not trying to prove nothing. I can go through the whole thing. I won't complain this. I won't finish this one. So fuck. Oh, y'all gonna see, man. Keep playing. And for those who like to play stupid, for the people who don't like to listen and For the know-it-alls, you some bitches that think you know it all. No, I'm not saying you're not doing it for the benefit of actually knowing it. You're doing it because of ego. Study ego. Let me see. I think I got something on ego. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Get a chance. I gotta sand that thing down, get it ready to start building up the back, lean it forward. Today, I'm gonna go and see if the paint stuff is if the stuff, if it is, this is going up before it rains. I'm hitting that whole thing. If I can, if it stays dry, I got the blower in there. I'm gonna blow all the stuff out and prime, mold prime everything, so it's gonna look a little different. You'll get to watch. If it don't rain today, that rain was supposed to happen yesterday. It popped up out of nowhere. So first of all, we look at 5. Let me read a few of these, and then we'll get into that. Well, let's get the ego first, all right? And then we'll come read those. For the ethos of existence and things. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child. Oh! This is a concept. It's conceptual as far as the demon called ego. A lot of you went back a year or whatever, and you saw me talk about there's over 6 million or whatever names, and ego was one of the jinn, right? And some of you have been studying Hinduism and getting into the Kamalas, all these different deities, 7-armed, right? And ego plays a major role in that. We always know it either goes to Greek or it goes to Latin or it goes to Hindi, which has always been hidden to most people, except for those of us who've practiced yoga over 30 years. We've been seeped into all these different traditions and all that, martial artists, all these different things, and the rewrite after you've come across things that are based on the reality of old truth. So when we look at this, it's a metaphorical way to describe the aspects of the self that can be destructive. That's what the fuck ego is, all right? And self-serving. So in your perverted thinking, your narcissistic mannerism that you think is the quintessential, the Kwisatz Haderach, like you know and doing, that which is fine, which is the final, you think that because you're broken thought and to go against your brothers and sisters, not doing it in a way that's with ethic, to sit there and call, have a conversation, to actually learn, but in rhetoric to try and build something up because you feel indifferent because somebody talks about they can knock this person out. Well, there's a lot of people that know me. I'm find out. I knock anybody out, squared up. It don't matter. I mean, devastatingly breaking things, and that's until I get to the point where I'm too old and I can't. I will, if you don't mind, because like I said, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. That's no epithet we used to use in Harlem and Brooklyn and everything like that. For those who are in Pennsylvania and Muhammad Ali boxing camp drilled into us, fuck around and find out. That's all I gotta say. I'm not the guy that's a boxer or fighter. If you feel some kind of fucking way and so you want to act some kind of way because of your background, fuck around and find out. We stop all that. See, that's what real men do. You know? But the reality is that's what it's not supposed to be. That's still the Jannah, the dark side of existence that most people don't want to accept. Instead of relegating yourself to say, wow, I've learned so much. Let me continue to learn and be prosperous in learning and share that with people without being defiant and stupid. All right? Because if I got to come along and show that you're fucking broken, to which I want to show that you're fixed, that you learned something, that's on your own merits. So again, it can be destructive, self-serving, and disconnected from a higher sense of self or spirit. Fuck teaching motherfucking things that should be natural. The lowest of existence, the littlest of things that should be fucking something that should say something. Stop coming at me with stupid, because I'm just going to hurt your feelings. Now we look at Psalms chapter 51, verse 10. Create in me a clean heart, O God. You're asking yourself to do what the fuck you're supposed to just do right off the bat. Clean your own heart off. That's what it alludes to. Why? And renew a right spirit within me. Only you can do that if you believe in the soul of the spirit. Poor choice making ass. But even though there's decisions, poor choice making ass shit. Don't blame it on nobody else. Zionism is the root to how you got here, regardless of how the fuck you feel. There's nothing predating that. Unless you're going back to another reset. Then tell me about it. Know it all. Know it alls. Tell me about it. You don't know. You don't know shit. Don't plan your day without acknowledging God in it. How the fuck are you going to plan your day when your day's already laid out before you because you're the God that's supposed to move in it? But you won't study the word God to know, because you don't have situational awareness, because your deflagration of your existence, yours, nobody else's. God always has another possibility when a door closes on you. You know how many times I had niggas say that shit, trying to help somebody, having them look outside themselves? You shut the door to bullshit that you reopen every once in a while. I was clean for 5 years. Boy, I went back and did the messy and the crystal thing. I am. Am I? Like, keep it simple, people. You don't know these little things in relationships would have been better, especially with yourself. Regardless of your shortcomings, God loves you. Motherfucker, God, if y'all believe in that way, he ain't give you shortcomings, you retarded fucks. Damn, start making sense, man. I'm getting tired of being here fucking with y'all, man. God damn. Like, pay attention to what's being stated in this goddamn euphemism of a fucked up language. Please. I'm getting fucking bored, man. I wish I came to destroy. I swear for God. I swear for goodness, man. I'm good at it. Anyway. That mic is really going to come in handy during the build. Ah, thank you. I hope so. Let me see if that thing's charging. Stop. Don't be looking at me. Oh, there we go. It went off, but now it's on my EcoFlow. I gotta set it out. The sun comes out and charge it up. I'll plug it in one another. It slow charge. It was tricking on charging my truck from the back without it being turned on. So, but 30 and about 20. This thing is really good. In about 20, 30 minutes. I want to get the big EcoFlow and then get the mini is on the dock. It says on the thing, still sitting at the dock. Something's going on with something got lost at sea or something. So it'll pop up. You know what I'm saying? Because the other mini one with the little boost back battery that goes in between it, they sit on top of each other almost kind of like a regular one, but not so much, you know, a 1200 watt or whatever. Anyway, the big one, I would like to run all those in series because I can manage most of the lights and stuff that's in there, charging a little apparatus, my laptop that I use in there. Once I get the battery, I found it expensive. So that's going to probably be in the fall. But when I get everything where it needs to be at, looking at the air conditioning heating units and all that stuff, I want to be able to, when somebody comes by and they want to plug in and charge at the USB or whatever, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to be able to sit in there. Have the most important books are going to be at. I already got designed up here. I haven't laid it on CAD yet because I'm not going to cut it out of nothing. CAD means in the computer on my tablet. I CAD, with anyway, right? So I want to be able to make sure that I have that and be able to do that. I don't want to be able to running a heavy which called down to a bus box or a breaker up into directly to the alternator or whatever, or to the battery. I don't want to do that. Okay. Wears out a good battery. You know what I'm saying? But I had a second alternator. It ran maybe a second battery like up under my back seat or something with fire protection and all that, where I could charge that up and just have that battery to go off of, then I would do that. But that's not the case. It's not like I'm messing with like a 76 Chevy or Ford or, Fairlane or whatever. This is a 2022 goofy ass, they call it Asian, to blame it on somebody else. Zionist made, want to control, turn off your truck bullshit. All right. And be nosy and listen to you and microwave you at the same fucking time. Like you would think that people were smarter than what they allude or how they carry themselves. I just gave a bunch of tea that y'all can research and do all kind of videos on. But I know I'm heard but never really listened to, or I'm listened to but never really heard. I appreciate y'all, But yeah. Oh man, how long do you think it's gonna take me to sand it down? Oh, that thing in trouble. And then I got my. I showed some of y'all this yesterday. It's in here because it rained. Shut up. Put this in the rain. All right, so let me show y'all this again. Oh, damn it. Okay. All right. Oh, it's right here beside me, so. Okay. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. I'm getting all upset with me. Shit. That was an accident, man. So I got another paint thing. I got my mold. The whole thing's gonna get painted with this. So even though I got some more stuff too, I hope it dries everything out. I got my battery, hook up my blower, blow all that dust out. But like I said, I'm gonna go out of town. I gotta wash some clothes. I got a big bag of clothes in the back I gotta wash. Right? Go out there, get the car. It's there. I come back. I'm tilting this forward, mud put in. I'm gonna spray this shit down today. That way you get to see that and watch me do it. Then when I lay it down, I know there's gonna be some more screws I gotta put up. But really, you know what? The bolts, right? Y'all saw the bolts. I'll show you it again. The washers. I got to get those hard points in. So before I paint it, so it might be another couple of days of rain, but I want to prime out with the mold. See this right here? God dang. Oh my God. This is mold killing primer. I actually suggested this to some of the guys. They didn't use it though. Some of them use it on their roof and stuff like that. This is what I'm going to use. And I have the can of rubberized paint go on the inside when I'm going to do a corner caulking. You're going to see that. So before I even paint the bottom part, if the case comes in today, I need to get the hard points in. So that's what we'll probably look at and work. I got to go out here and wash these clothes because I need some. I got a ton of clothes, but I want the clothes that I've been wearing to work on this and dealing with the heat, shorts and all that kind of stuff. So this is the other stuff. So I got 3 different grits. I am very well that I require. I probably should have got the 100 grit for the fine part, but I'm not going to worry about that because a lot of this stuff's going to be glued, bolted, still, you know what I'm saying, together. And cross members and all that kind of bracing and stuff. But I got to pick up the insulation before I do the deck, and we'll get that done as well. Okay, let me show you guys. For those who didn't see the stuff, I said I wanted to share it with everybody. Okay, my shades. So you see these. Again, I got the. Let me read the grit. So shit. I got the 220, which is extra fine, you know, and I got the 180, which is fine as well. But the one that I run with is that 60 damn grit. Ooh, that's like cutting something off, you know, getting the surface plate. So what I did was I'm not using a laser liner, a laser marker, which is probably better. But I already know where it's flat at, and so what I did was I marked them. So all I'm going to do is run the sand, make sure it's level, and run it. So again, it's not a lot. It's less than a millimeter. Just get those edges and everything, and then fine tune it. So it's got plenty, and I got some more of them actually. And you saw the sander. And then this as well. This is for like some of the OSB and everything that I have to line up before I close off things or flashing. This is what I'll be using. And again, this is just an adjustable block plane. For those who do word working, know what I'm talking about. I'm going to pull it out so you can see it. Wait. Oh yeah. So I didn't take it. Let's use this right here. They had a couple out that let me look at, and I didn't really want a big one because I'm not building some home using logs and all that other stuff. All right. All right. Let's put this down here. Yeah. Clean the truck out. So let's pull it out and let you see it right quick. Okay. I'm going to definitely be using this today because I got the front where I got to add the whole board once I get the bedding up for the for my queen size bed. So this is the wood plane. Okay. Now the bigger one was like $45. Like it's too much. I don't have that much. You got where you can when you want to release it and lock it and raise it and lower it. See that right there? All right. It's so cool. And then you got right here where you can, you know, get the right depth. If you want to kind of far down or up. Woo, that's good. That cut off my damn fingerprints. I put it down a little more. That's probably where I'll probably using that. We'll bring it up. Okay, and then you lock it in. Sure. Yes, sir. And this, just grab it like this. And I have an extra one. Let me pull this back because I don't want to cut myself. Okay. And to take it out, you just go ahead and release the screw a little bit, pop this one out, and you pop your new one in. Okay. It's pretty simple. Okay. I'm bringing it back because I don't want it there. I don't want it to cut me or anything. You know what I'm saying? Just back, well, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Unless it's Russian, which is righty loosey, lefty tighty. Right? Ain't gonna shave nothing. On the steering wheel, nothing. Just pull back, and it's solid. Just if you never use one, I would advise you check it out and get one. All right? Make sure it's always tight. It's good stuff. Put it back in the box. I'm going to get a big one because, like, there's some things I know that I want to work on. When I start building my go-kart, it's going to be wood, and I'm going to need a big one to get a couple of good swipes for cleaning the surface, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't show you these yesterday. I actually want to do like a kind of close to a perfect fit to the bolts that I'll be using for the hard point. So this will be the part that's on the outside. This will be the part that's on the inside. Now, I already know where the walls and stuff like that are going to be. I know how thick it is. And when we're looking at 2 inches to 3 inches. So that's pretty far. So this is not going to be out. It's going to be covered, you know what I'm saying, by other things when I'm building. You'll see. And besides, I got a grinder. I can cut this down anywhere I wanted to. But this is where I saw the ones yesterday that I can use with a strap to turn and lock both ends. Now, I would probably have to use some like Loctite, which would make it very hard if I had to emergency remove the back. You know what I'm saying? If I had to remove that or discard it because it got damaged or something. Just right. So I found some straps that are at 1,000 pounds a piece. Now, you got to remember they're pretty long, but the distance in the handle bracket is what I want. I want that strength. I want that strong rope. And like I stated, 1,000, anywhere from 800 pounds for each one, 800 to 1,000 pounds is what I'm going to use. So I saw them. I saw the price. So it is what it is. It's going to have to be done. It's going to have to be done. There's no way around it. And these are the washers, so you can get a good perspective. When I put it on there, the fact that I'm going to use a rubber, like some grommets, waterproofing, and resin, you know what I'm saying? So let's pull this off. I should have got the one that's got the Teflon inside the nut, which is good for locking as well. I will have to use Loctite when I bring these down, regardless of the 2x6 and everything else. Proper grain, you don't want it going straight across, it'll break it. You want it going in a way that's not going to cause where you put it in to break it. You damn sure don't want the wood, you know, you want it pretty straight. So this is it. I always do that. Just leave crap on there that I know I'm going to take off anyway. Anyway, that's good enough. So I need to clean it up. So we got the wood. Y'all already know, but that's just doing it. If you don't mind. So that will be in between both things of wood, tightened down, locked down. This right here will be exactly like this. So that way I can put clasp like that, get the where it's on the back instead of on the front. And when I'm on the back, when I'm reaching under there, tighten it down. That way I can release it from there, pop, release it, start taking straps out in case I have to remove that. All right. And this will have the grommet, the wood rubber, the resin inside the hole. So when it rains, it's not going to be too high and the water going to jump through there. But I'm saying for the purpose of waterproofing the bottom, which is the tub, that's how I'll do it. I know it's overran. So what? It's better to be prepared than not have it, right? To have it and not, and to have it, you know, being prepared and then not being prepared and not have it. All right. So I always get 2 extra everything just in case. So yeah. Put that in there. Put that. Then some Ace Hardware shop. And then, you know, you saw about the little knickknacks that I got, which is as well beneficial and, you know, put that out of the way. So, got a lot of work to do. And I just wanted to read that. Sometimes people do need a little more hope. You know, we have to be resilient. And there's a lot of individuals, man, that they're showing you who they are. Or they're showing you that they're not really clear thinkers. And there's a lot of factors to play. I'm not saying to beat anybody up, be hateful. There are moments when I have brain fog. As you know, that's based on parasites, which is how they destroyed the majority of you, and in heavy metals. And no, everybody's afflicted with it, but it's what you do in your definition of determination. Your definition of determination, how you define it, okay? For those who don't get what I'm saying. So I know some of y'all are grammar Nazis. It makes sense. Oh, stop. Damn language that you, they pretty much use it against you because you're ignorant, don't know it. And then you got these idiots who run around. I speak the proper English. Like, nigga, please. Fuck is proper English? Hey, Mike, fuck out of here. You know, they're both the BS of the world. You know, hey, Alicia, what's cracking? I got old Mac right. Yeah, I got you, brother. You know what I'm saying? He plays you like once every couple of years. Got a tiny one. Okay. I appreciate you and all the other people too. No, I appreciate you guys. See this. Who was that? Who was that? Quiet Storm Shaw. What happened, man? You put somebody in timeout. What happened, man? Oh yeah, yeah. You can't be. Yeah, you can't be clown. You can't be. How you gonna close up Iron Baby Girl Slaughter when I can see it was you? She has a wrench too. Don't do that goofy shit. I might have done it by accident, so I ain't gonna go on too hard on you. Or maybe remove a goddamn wrench, because I have no problem with that. I don't like to do that, but if I see somebody when all of a sudden account get hijacked by some goofy African or whatever, then I'll go ahead and you know, yeah, I get rid of your account. You create a new one and come back. That's simple. Yeah, keep your nails clean, motherfuckers. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. I know there's a lot of hostility and self-defiance. Then you wonder what's wrong with you, with your peoples. I got another sip of this shit. I don't know if I can drink all this shit. Oh shit. Mouth water. Lips got all shiny and shit. I can feel it. Holy shit. Okay, one more. I love bitters, but god damn. I think key lime's the wrong thing for it. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I know y'all, nobody put my Cashapp up. I know everybody broke. I don't want to take your little last dollar and shit. Anyway, I'm going back in town. A few things I got to pick up. Like I said, I need to go to Sarah Vista. I got to pick up some of that foam. I was actually going to, let me check it right quick and I'm going to show you guys. I think you'll can see it in here better. Okay, I think y'all can see it in here better. I think so. Excuse me. I want to get the right one, right? So 250 XPS insulated board? Damn. Home Depot, we ain't even fucking with you, bro. The price just went up or something? I ain't good. I ain't getting that, man. Excuse my language, because Green Guard LG or no, Lowe's had it. No, man, they bugging. Was that a cell or something? Is that the 1-inch F250? I'm gonna show y'all. So I gotta find it, man. Okay, let me see what that Lowe's. Let me put Lowe's. Is it 1/2 inch or inch? Is it 1 inch? I think it's 1 inch. How many? Hold on, guys. I gotta make sure. Owens Coating Formula F1. Stop. I'm not signing in right now. I know I got a main. What's called? So 1 inch by 4 foot by 8 foot unfaced polystyrene board. Okay. Okay. Common thickness in inches, 1 inch. Now, last weekend the shit was $9 something, right? This motherfucker's trying to say they're gonna charge $32.38 now. These motherfuckers have lost their cotton pit fucking mind. Now I could get the R-Tech at Home Depot. There's one in Zara Vista. I can actually order right now. Now, my thing was getting stuff that wasn't going to off-gas, okay? Yeah, I have a T-Bone came up in. Did T-Bone say anything? He didn't? He's over there doing something. I don't know. He running around acting retarded. Fred Hingle. Oh, no, that's the idiot with the first name, last name. Was probably on sale. I like shopping at the lumber yards when I was building. Yeah, I know. Lumber yards is always best, but you know what? I'm in a different area, and a lot of lumber yards be cheating people, too. I had to go there and buy 2x6s by 20s, and they wanted 2x6 by 20, and the motherfuckers wanted. I measured them, and for the price, I was like, I told them, man, y'all fucking crazy. Excuse my language. So they have 78 in stock. Now these I could use when you're done with bulk price, right? I could use this for them. A lot of people have been utilizing it. So this is it right here. All right. See that? But the one I want to use is right here. Oh, shit. Sorry. And this, a lot of people know about this because it's common knowledge. And this right here is the former. This is the Formula NGF, and this is the F-150. This is like, and just last week it was like $938, which you saw for the other one, which is pretty fucking expensive. So I get discounts and all that shit. So figure it out. I just don't have that kind of money right now because I still have over a couple $1,000s out there that need to come back to me, and it's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep looking because I'm just going to head out to Lowe's, and I might have to go to Home Depot and get that. There's some bull that some bullshit. It's bullshit. The farm I can run with because I'm not worried about the heat and off gassing with that. Fiberglass should be cheap as hell, but it's kind of expensive. And it's got everything to do with all this fake demic shit and the idiots out there and the new world and goofy shit and all that other dumb stuff, to which is their problem. It ain't ours, right? Remember that. They want to make it yours, but it's not. So I've got to find, I've got to find a decent price again because I was going to say I was going to get like 5 of them. That pretty much get the whole bottom and the bottom half and up to the cab, get most of that done. So, because I mean, you got to remember, as Arbor and Freight, stuff like that, that same stuff, it runs for $44 and $50, which is stupidity. They cater into dumb rich people who are too stupid and comfortable, not knowing what part they play because they're stupid, but they want to walk around and wear nameless clothes like they're doing something while you're out here running around struggling. Now I can get the Owen Corning's cardboard, but that off gases at $21. I mean, not cardboard, but I could order that. It's got a 14-day return, all that kind of stuff. I was looking at that last night while I was sipping my little beer and everything. So, oh wow, that's if you're gonna buy the whole So at $21.97, you're looking at for the best price wholesale about $2,500. So yeah, I'm not getting that. That's stupid. So like I said, I really be going through and looking at all this stuff. Now on Amazon might be different price, and I could, you know what I mean? I could, okay, let's see what this does. I'm putting in another keyword. Now the Sigma Engineer Solutions, I'm not messing with that crap. I mean, yeah, that's like 99 cents. That's like a death sentence. I could go ahead and get the Owens Corning SPS rigid foam board. Now I can have it delivered basically by Uber Eats. No, seriously, it's God with trucks. They deliver it. I'm not going to do that. I could use that at Lowe's. I don't know how good that is. The Green Guard LG. Y'all ever seen the Green Guard LG? Let's pull it up. I've seen it before when I was walking around in there. So at Lowe's, they have the 938. Now, this is what the other one was. This one right here, I could use. Now, I'm big in not having off-gassing. I also got to get 2 cans of the foam. All right? Once the wood glues down, it's inserted. Before I panel it, I always hit it with corners with foam. Even when I caulk that, it's just extra protection. So that's what it looks like right here. Stop all these updates. No tray gang. All right? So the green one is not too bad. My thing is longevity. So I've got to do a little studying right quick. I'm going to get off of here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get in this and look at that because when I go out, I want to come back. I want to have some of that. Clean shorts and stuff. I got tons of underwear. So I don't remember. But now I got to start taking stuff, toting it, putting it down the shed because I don't want this tent. We're going to be getting rid of this tent soon. I'm going to set up my smaller tent. We got 2 of the kind of the same. And kind of be with that until we get everything done. Summertime, it's hot. I don't need to be sitting in some damn sauna. Not all the bugs want to start invading. Even though we have citronella, you know, to get rid. Like this is my thing right here. This I love. Boy, I zapped so many damn flies last night. They didn't land on. I'm like, nobody told you to sit your ass on that. That's why I'm keep telling you, stay with me. Anyway, I know that's just so wrong, and I'm like, I don't want to death, I won't kill nothing. Shit. Well, that'll dry out. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna do this right quick because ain't nobody wanted to help a brother out. I see how y'all just greedy and everything. You want to enjoy the ride, but you don't want to partake with me. All right, I dig it, man. I see how y'all really are, man. I see how y'all are, man. I didn't look either, so if I'm wrong, no apologies. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. Let me stop. I know I F with everyone. All right. Don't think that y'all are untouchable. Oh, shit. Don't think that you're untouchable. Don't think you're untouchable. Mm-hmm. So what are you waving your hand for, girl? I ain't leave yet. You ain't see the thing go up. I like shopping at the lumber yards when I was right. We bought a few things there. They're expensive though. Probably on sale. You know what? That's what I'm thinking. It was probably on sale. Wasn't no Black Friday or anything, but there was the Veterans whatever Memorial Day or whatever. So they're very possible, niece. You know what I'm saying? Niece is very. Oh, Dev, you got me. My apologies, brother. Ain't nobody gonna look at that. They're like, that's what they think. They got like, look, they be sitting there like this. This is how some of y'all is, and it's not my sisters. My sisters be coming through. Some niggas, cheap ass. I think that's what bothers goofy niggas out of Chicago, certain cities. You know, stupid motherfuckers that can't get nothing in the first place. Y'all should donate to some of them, man. They need to get hearing aids and shit. Y'all should probably donate. They got a Cashapp. Hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see the fruits of the labor, which y'all help, even though I'm paying the majority of shit. What y'all do, I had shit on layaway, right? Over $200. I paid 160 something, and you know, even though homeboy gave the C note, I got bird feed and stuff like that. I appreciate that because I'm always buying the bird feed. So that was a beautiful thing to help me get in the bird feed. I appreciate that, fam. But I use that to put a lot of this on layaway. So a lot of you would sit there, right? And you'd be like, this is not retarded. I'm not this way. So I can laugh and joke about it because a lot of you are stupid and this way. You know, you're greedy. You think you're gonna accomplish something. And a lot of you don't know how to accomplish nothing because you don't know how to move. You'll sit there and be like, man, I got this, man. And it's not that you don't have something else. You be like, okay. And then you be like, I could just get this right here. You know, I could get it. I ain't getting nothing. He ain't gonna get rich off of me. Like I need some dumb motherfucker to make me rich. But what y'all define as rich, I'm richer than all y'all put together, and it's not this shit. So this is what's wrong with you motherfuckers. I told you I was testing you. I would use it as an environmental test ground to show you that you motherfuckers won't rise to the occasion. Because, and I'll say it, I have no problem with using this and putting it in your face. And if you say, oh, you're trying to psych me in, bitch, I tried to psych y'all motherfuckers in a long time ago so you could break free of your entrapment. And you think giving me $1 or $2 or a few dollars, I'm just saying. I ain't got no goal in it like that. I'm always gonna support people. It is not because it's a challenge to you. You feel your own fucking challenges. And I show you on the merits of the world that y'all say you don't want no part of, that you still perform and you litigate yourself, because this thing is magic. It's like the fucking Wizard of Oz and the fake wizard. It fucks y'all up. I don't have to sit there. Ain't no ties. I ain't motherfucking Levitical and shit. I'm talking about building shit, sharing it with you. Y'all partake in it. Books that I buy, whether it's all kind of ways of water purification, the gas, water, whatever the fuck it is, history. Y'all you help me, and that's what I find that keeps me going. Because a lot of times when I set the Patreon up, when y'all pay for things over there, I can put a lot more stuff that's, you know what I mean? I can put a lot of things over there. Anyway, over there, that's different. Then I'll be like, based on that, I'll be like, look at what we was able to get, y'all. And if we ever meet up, I want to make sure you enjoy it, that you know how to utilize it, or you enjoy time. If I come through and be like, dude, I'm crashing out here with you. Whatever, man. Let's pop a movie in. We got a game. Let's run the game. Let's go out here and hike a couple hours, like an hour, get out 10,000 steps in. Let's go back, eat a fat salad, some shrimps, or, some goddamn wild rice quinoa with some sardines or some hot sauce. Like, let's breathe, motherfuckers. I'm going to show you I found another way to purify water. Hey, I'm building something to try and extract water with all the heavy metals. That's what the fuck this is leading up to. If it's permitted. Oh, shit. Dismiss. All right? If it's permitted. I have to say that because I'm not the one with the underground army, 50 million strong. With things you don't know nothing about, with certain lights and people zapping around you. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. I'm looking for, balance. But you motherfuckers, they did a job on you, man. I can't free you. And I know the ones who sit there and ain't give nothing, they feel like, well, I ain't getting nothing in the beginning. I just don't do that. They got some of the most pathetic, man. That ain't got shit to do with nothing. That just shows that you're morbid, you're stupid. You don't understand the practicality of things because you haven't freed yourself. And those are the same motherfuckers who are mounting a mass of wealth that in the end will be nothing but something like dirt to throw in a wheelbarrow to fill the fucking a landfill. I gotta get another sip of this shit, y'all. It's got you. Oh, shit. I'm putting honey in that shit from now on. Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit is nasty. Damn. Put honey in your shit, y'all. Just put honey in your shit, trust me. Don't. Mouth water in this shit. God damn. Woo, that thing is an 80. Oh, it's 7 inches dropping. Oh, because I picked up. It dropped down to 72. Back quick, I told y'all. So, and this is at 70%. So that's pretty good. I'm going to lay it out here and let it get some sun. I got to do a couple things before I head out and wash these clothes and everything and pick up. Hopefully they got the stuff over there. So when I get over there, if it's over there, I'm going to go live and I'm going to show you guys and be like, yo, check it out, guys. This is what I got. You know what I mean? Let me get the solar panel. I'm going to set this out while I'm researching some things and put this on charge. I can just like hang it out the window, actually. Oh, I'm actually gonna hang it over there. It's not raining. Hold on, before I hang up. Oh shit! Damn. Yes, y'all. To the beach, y'all. What's up, Nick? Anyway, with tea over there. Anyway, turn this thing off. It's yo, this is my new. I'm gonna get another one. I like this thing. It's pretty strong. Not Pirates. And y'all know who made this, man. None of them. Better Homes and Garden. But it was cheap. It was cheap. So I like it. So I let the son do a little couple of water, some like what do you call it? Water, still water, a couple of drops, let the heat hit it. So and then just go wipe it out. So to go. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna catch you guys in a little bit, all right? That looks better than coffee to wake you. Yeah, I'm putting honey in that shit for now. I don't, you know, I don't like a lot of sugar, but that's like make it yourself. Just pure lavender, like for real. Like make it coffee strong. Like you can do it. You can do it. You can't do it all the time, but you can do it. One tea bag's more than enough in about 8 ounces of water. But I do the green tea in like 2 to 3 ounces of water. So I like it strong. Get that one shot. It's all done. Throw the shit away. That right there, lavender and lime is supposed to be a little better than lemon. Lemon and lime are the same thing. But anyway, and I put a whole, which would be about a teaspoon worth of lemon oil in it. No zest. Zest would be even better with pulp. Yeah, it's just, oh, it's miserable. Many years it's helped me. You got to remember now, how long have I not been taking that pill? For who those been paying attention? How long have I not taken the pill, guys? I'm not saying that I may never, because it's happened before. It gets to the point where it's so overwhelming. I'm like, I can fight this. I can fight this. And I just give in. I'm like, fuck it. The pill's there. I did my best to get rid of them. So I would have to jump through hoops to get them. So my thing is not to extrapolate and present the ability of having to need it again. Just going. But I could talk about it. But I could feel the thing, so I know when they poison you for so long and they're sick bastards. And that's why, you know, and I'm thinking about taking it to them because I found some attorneys, ex-military. Oh, shit. You know, we can, and I'm just like waiting on them to do the right thing because they're stupid. You know, when you get rich and you think you're doing the right thing and you think somebody's beneath you, most of them, I would say 99% of them ain't worth shit to me. But like I stated, they've been given a false position because they can be used. Punks. And they think they can do something. And like I said, I fucks with shit for real. While they're doing that real deep shit that's been passed down to keep them all fucked up and get to them a certain point, and there's no return, ain't shit I can do for them. I was just fortunate. And if they really, really knew, they should know something. But it seems like maybe the ancestors did something right for once, but they don't know. I'm going to keep them where they don't fucking know. Until it's all said and done. So it's all over. And this is what they think they know. We're the secret. We're watching. We're keeping notes. Yeah. That's it. You know what I mean? But anyway, I appreciate y'all. And I'll be back a little later. I'm not going to work on that. I'm going to look this shit up. I'm going to make sure it's right. Because I want to head out here in about the next hour and a half or so. Grab this shit and get the fuck back. I'm serious. I think I'm my dose of goddamn iron and copper for the day. Need selenium. I need some zinc. I took a zinc pill. I need some fruit. Nah. Fuck it. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys later, all right? Catch you guys in about 2 hours.